house in the corner, just me and my bag. I'm used to this, I'm numb to that. I know I just gotta adapt. Hey.
Friday report. Let's get back into it. Welcome back. We went 4-1 on the day. Herschel went 6-2 on the Challenger reports and the French Open picks. And Plus Money P went 6-1. Guys, I promise you when I say this, this is the most militant group in the planet when it comes to tennis betting. You got to realize when you see Jose Mourinho on the touchline, calm as a cucumber, when the stadium erupts, the Super Tennis Discord cuts out the noise and we pick our spots. Enough said. I'm just going to put the receipts right here. Look, they speak for themselves. Boom, 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 boom. Info is in the description to join. You got to join the movement. We're moving markets. There is only 8 spots left to jump in with us before the French Open, so don't miss your chance. Now, do we have a Challenger report from Herschel? Right now, he's currently cooking in the kitchen. He said if he feels confident, he's going to call one in. If not, all good. We're going to get a WTA Challenger report. We're going to get a WTA report from Plus Money P. He won 6-1 today, so we got to get his voice out there. Go blow the dust off your dirty Discord that you belong to right now, because you are not keeping up with us. Now let's get them down. Let's just do it. Let's get down to brass tacks. We have Casper versus Navone. First off, who would have thought that it would take Casper taking out his nose ring to finally play like the bull we knew he could be? You guys, you got to realize this. Confidence comes from the interior, not the exterior. Now, a few plays, because I do think there could be some possible fireworks, especially if Navone brings the heat. I would like to look at this. I would like you to look at Casper at some sort of minimal spread, because if you look at the money line right now, they just chalked it. It's just there's no value in it. So if you maybe push him in at a -2.5, that could work, because unless you're going to parlay the money line right now, it's just not going to work. Something you could couple the little spread with Casper, you could couple it with a large spread for Navone to cover 8.5 points. That would give you a decent line. You got to realize right now, this is the best Casper has played in about a year, and at this point, what you have to do is you need to jump on these upward trending players. This is no different than a Wall Street stock, no different at all. So if you see a player just, you got to jump on before the line is adjusted. Again, if you want to jump in with us in the Discord and get daily reports, my personal picks, 24/7 tennis chatter from sharps from around the world. At this point, we have Australia, we have America, we have Europe, Africa. We have people from around the world right now. So let's move our attention to the second match. This one is a complete mindfuck. So I would suggest playing the fabric of the match as opposed to the outcome. They played last week. Tien and Bublik both just went 3 sets, but I can guarantee you which match, I can guarantee you which match was probably more grueling. I would honestly just say stay away from this. There is a few spots that I'd like to pick, but again, looking this at a money line perspective is just silly. Now, the way you'd probably approach this would be going on Bet365 and picking these options and kind of stringing them together. You take the first set over 7.5 games, then you take the second set over 7.5 games. You look to take Bublik at 3 aces and then take Bublik to win a set. That's going to put your line at under -200, would make it a viable straight bet. Not really a straight bet because it's a parlay, but again, it's the closest you can get value out of this match, especially because it's a coin flip, and it's not the best spot on the board. That's why it's just so hard approaching these matches or really giving solid advice. The play we're running in the Discord is just right. Join the movement. Info's in the description. Now let's move on to the service of the other tournament, aka the Hamburger Helper tournament, aka the Hamburger Helper Open. Leading off the day, we have a scrap. We have a complete scrap. We got Kosa versus Buse. Look, Luigi 1 and Luigi 2 are about to fucking throw down. You guys got to realize Kosa has not had life since Brisbane, and Buse is fresher to the scene than a sundress in May. That being said, you're going to have to play the spreads and the over here, whatever you do. It's just the correct play. Now, if you want to take Kosa at a 7.5 point spread in terms of juice, then take an over alternative over on FanDuel 18.5 games and Buse to win a set. That's going to give you a decent line. In terms of looking at either money line, that gets where you get you're going to get burned. And then again, we're not staking on all matches. I'm merely just talking about all these matches just to give you a little bit of 1-2 sauce. It would be a little bit more bearable because these are two players that have a lot more credit in the Discord that we're about to talk about. So it's a lot easier to stake them when you're talking about ADM and Tommy Paul. So I'd kind of look at the alternative over at 20.5 games, then take a spread of Tommy to cover at 5.5 points. That's good enough. These two players are fighting each other with blunted swords. Clay is not their favorite surface at all. In fact, when I look at them, they're kind of the same player in one. One's just a little bit taller and can put a little bit more juice on his shots. Other than that, there's not much difference. They both have great net games. And I've just got word. Yeah, Herschel's not going to call in today. It's a tight board for tomorrow, guys. So it's like if we're giving out advice, it's like sometimes the best advice is not to stake. And that's how you know if you're becoming a tennis bettor. Is you're looking at the line and you're just like, nah, they chalked it. No, there's no. Look at them. They're trying to fool. Oh, okay, no. That's if once you start to realize the trap lines, that's when you're like, oh, okay. That's when you're getting the hang of these things. And like, again, you want to keep your legs to 2 to 3 legs on clay. Especially these guys are fucking tired right now, guys. You need to relax on the massive parlays. You're just going to continue to get burned. You want to get in and out of your bet as fast as possible. You don't want to be sitting there and just looking at the parlay. You're like, oh my God, it's taking forever to cash because you made a silly choice. 2 to 3 legs max. Stay tight. Join the Discord. Again, 7 spots left until the French Open. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.
This is the tennis show you didn't know you needed. We decode the players, we expose what actually wins matches, and we do it in a way nobody else dares to do. If you want hype, if you want honesty, if you want the deepest tennis brain in the game, you're in the right place. Welcome.
Fuck your hoe, cause she like that. Yeah, bitch, fat ass.